What's up everyone? Back out on the S1000RR. Go for the day this time. Yeah, out with Skip. I come down to back down south, as we say. Yeah, just having a proper day on the S1000 without any rain or stuff slowing me down. And I've changed my mind again. First of all I said I wouldn't have this bike, then I said I would have this bike, and now I've had it for about 5 hours. I would have this bike, but not day to day. I couldn't do this. It's uncomfortable for me. My wrists are sore, my back is sore. I can't get my feet on the pegs right. Just little things. But it's a cracking bike. I'm in love with this bike. I love it. I love this bike. If I could have two bikes, this would be one. Definitely. But what have I been up to? Well, I've moved again. So I'm not on the south coast anymore, sad face. I'm actually up near Gloucester. So, although I will be travelling back down south now and again. But I come back to uni and stuff like that. Only temporary, but yeah. So when I was picking this up this morning, I was having a chat with the dealer about the weather that we've had recently here, which has been fucking awful. Oh, it's touches. Touches. Yeah, the weather's been absolutely awful lately. And we were just chatting whether you'd want a new bike like this in this weather, that weather, or an older bike. And my thought process is, if you have an older bike, like mine say, with no traction control, no ABS, no engine management stuff, no wet weather modes, anything like that, you're more aware of how to ride in bad weather, whereas this, you have all the electronic gizmos keeping the bike in check. Not for you, but helping you. So obviously it doesn't do it for you, if you've been it, you've been it. But, and he seemed to agree, in a way, that if you don't have those old, those rider mods, you're not necessarily a better rider, but I think you're more aware of your ability to ride. Because on this bike, I'm very aware that there's electronic stuff going on, whereas on mine, it's what I call mechanical, whereas this is very electronic. And I like my bike. That's the thing. I like the fact that there's no traction control. It's all me. If I bin it, it's because of me. It's not because something's gone wrong or whatever. It's because I've just gone past that limit. And I like that. I like that it improves my skill the more I ride, in theory. Whether it actually does or not is a different thing. I've never had a new bike with all the toys on. Not yet, anyway. So it's hard to say, but I do think modern bikes are getting a bit too involved in the riding, so they say. Yeah, too involved. There's too much. There's, you know, wheelie control, ABS, electronic this, electronic that, traction control, rider modes. There's a lot of stuff, which means as well there's a lot of stuff to go wrong. Electronic stuff it breaks easy, I find. Not to say that mechanical stuff doesn't go wrong, but it's one less thing to go wrong. That's my theory. Modern bikes look better, I will say that. That's, I think, a given. We take these two bikes, the 899 and the S1000RR. When we were stopped, where I met Skip in Bath, we had well, there was an American guy, there was an Italian guy, there was an old guy, there were people taking photos across the road. You're very aware that people want to take photos of your bike with these bikes, and you definitely don't get that with old bikes. I have a few with mine, but that's because it's purple. But nothing like the level of looks that these two get. Of course, there is a very slim chance it could be the riders. I mean, who doesn't love a man in leather, right? Just before I go, apologies for the lack of content and notifications and updates or whatever. Sky completely ruined my internet that I was meant to be having. So it's been 2.5 weeks now. Still haven't got it. I still haven't got internet. But as soon as I do, there's a couple of... I got a load of test ride videos to come up after this one, before this one. I think I don't know, whatever. There's content, I have content. And on that note, I'm gonna clock off and enjoy what I have the rest of this day before I have to take this thing back, unfortunately. So until next time, probably on a different bike. I'll see you later.